Hello and welcome to the 14th episode of Pay to Play from Scratch, a series where I just achieved a bond with only free-to-play money-making methods, and now I'm building a character that is strong enough to kill the QBD. And on our previous episode we left in some offers, and our green dragon hides have sold, so we can just get the money from that. And yeah, these ferocity scrolls haven't sold yet, so I will just put them for slightly under price so I can get rid of them. And yeah, the bronze claws that I bought before for 10 GP have actually bought. So I bought some bronze claws for 10 GP. So we paid 3k for these, and I will show you how much I get from them if I put it to GE. So I believe it's gonna sell for 368 because last time I bought it for 370. So yeah, we will just turn this 4k into, let's see, into 100k, and this 140k, and this is amazing merch. Like, if I can just get a lot of bronze claws, I can just slowly try to sell them for a higher price. I know that when I air this episode and when you will see this episode, it will probably crash because somebody else tried to do this merch too. But sometimes you find items that people consider complete junk, like the bronze claws, and when they train the low level of smithing, then they just trash that to the GE because they don't care about the costs, and they don't know that you need it for low level summoning. So this will sell for this price actually. I will actually sell, check what's the insta buy price. So let's check this out. So bronze claw. I'm actually lingering this start a lot now, but I'm sorry for that. As you can see, 370. So we are buying it for 10 GP and we will sell it for 368. And this will be kind of cool. And if we can make some money from this, it's gonna be nice. I also bought some bear furs, but since it hasn't been that much time that I ended the last episode, because I started recording another episode right after I ended the previous one, I haven't gotten that many of the Marendil potion supplies, but we can get some Herblore levels right now. So that's 13 Herblore, 14 and 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and that's it for now. And I think I will have a lot of more bear furs later when I continue this episode, probably like on another day or something like that. But we can't really get more now other than maybe asking a friend, some friend to buy them, but I don't want to do that because it's so much work. But yeah, we sold some of our bronze claws, but not that many of them yet. But maybe we will still sell some kind of a stack also. And even if we just get a mad stack of bronze claws, it's, to be honest, not a big deal. I also had some kind of a chest for fletching, so I'm just gonna use that out because I might need fletching levels for some quest later, so why not use it since I have all these supplies. Never mind, that's not gonna give me many level ups. I thought it's gonna give me more level ups than this. Since I realized that the Warbands is starting soon and I want to try to do the Warbands to get some Herblore XP too, I figured that I might as well try to buy some bear furs from other players, so I'm just gonna ask some people over here to buy me. I still have some Marendil potions, so I can just train some more Herblore with this. I just achieved 25 level in Herblore. And that's 30 Herblore. I just didn't wanna say something each level up that I get because I thought it was getting annoying. And I just got level 32 in Herblore. And I'm gonna try to get some more supplies from people because, yeah, I think it's quite fast actually to get the supplies. Or I'm just gonna, and also it's very cheap to use these defense potions. So I'm gonna check if I can get some more supplies. So I actually created some unfinished potions myself, which was probably XP waste. But yeah, I did that because I just bought some marentils before I started doing this, because I thought I could clean them yeah, and get some XP. But yeah, it was kind of XP waste to do that. But now I have some more unfinished potions, so maybe we will get a couple of level ups more. But yeah, with this method we can easily go like 55, 60 something Herblore, and it's gonna be very cheap to get that. And the rest of the Herblore we can also get through the Warbands. So yeah, Herblore actually isn't gonna be that hard to get. Well, maybe it's gonna take some time to get it to 85, but we are gonna get some decent level ups pretty fast, to be honest. So I just checked a warband calculator, and if we go with 33 level to the warbands, we will get 14k XP. So it's gonna make us so high level, like that's just from one camp. So yeah, definitely it's gonna be worth it to go to warbands. So I'm gonna do some sneaking in because I don't have level 70 weapon. So I'm gonna have to sneak in and hope somebody doesn't PK me. But it's worth the risk, to be honest, at the moment, because it's gonna give me so much XP. So I actually checked on the sapphire necklaces, and as you can see, the prices are very unstable. So they changed a bit, but at the moment the insta sell price is really freaky, because the alchemy price is 630 or something for the sapphire necklaces. So yeah, I'm gonna buy a lot of these for 170. So I left an offer in for 170 GP and for 10,000 sapphire necklaces. And I think I will try to get rid of these. So I will just try to leave offer for minus few GP of the average market price. And I will probably get rid of them. So I will make slight loss on these. But on my new sapphire necklaces I can make profit on. So since there's some time still until the warband starts, it's gonna start in 45 minutes. So I decided that I would go on green dragons, and maybe I will just hop on AFK a couple of times. But until the warband starts, I'm gonna kill green dragons with this account, and then I'll go try the warbands and try to check what kind of XP I can get in the Herblore skill. So I just figured out another tactic to make my trips slightly faster. So I started using the dueling ring and using this bank because it will make it a bit faster to do the trips. And now I just need some magic potion, and I need some more portents. Where are the portents? I need to organize this bank a bit more because it's still unorganized and I cannot find anything here. So yeah, I need still a couple of foods. So yeah, let's put them down a bit so I will find them next time. So yeah, I'm using the Castle Wars bank, and then I just teleport to Edgeville with the lodestone, and then I just quickly run to the dragons. And I just got 64 magic, and I have 116 total level. And yeah, I was trying to get a warband French chat, but I got kicked from that. So I think I will go ninja and try to go to Dark Warrior's fortress, because I'm so low level that nobody can actually probably kill me. So maybe it will be okay, maybe it's not gonna be okay, I'm not sure. But even if I get just one camp, it's gonna be worth it, because I get so many level ups from the one camp. So I'm gonna go ninja and try to loot some camps. So yeah, as my undercover thing, I'm not gonna show up at the place that the warbands people are gathering, because I don't want to show that I have just Batwing, because then I will be kicked from the French chat. So that's something that is not really good if you do this in the warband chats. But yeah, I really don't have any other option, because if I go there to any other warband chat, they will just kick me, and the only option will be to ninja. So now if I just stay away from where everybody else is, I can remain in the chat, which is kind of sneaky and, I don't know, kind of sneaky and bad. But that's the only way that I can try to stay inside the chat to hear the announcement for the world. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and I don't recommend anybody to do this, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now, and I hope that somebody doesn't, like, I don't know, hate me for this, but this is something that I'm doing right now. Okay, now the guy started kicking people from the chat, but I hope he's only kicking people that are off-world. Yeah, so I'm in the right world, I'm just not in the right place because I don't wanna get caught for not having the right gear. But I think as it's 2 minutes until the warband starts, I should go do quickly just bank one more time in the dual Castle Wars, and then I'll just grab my Batwing 1 and Batwing book, because if I lose those I don't care so much, but losing 60k is kind of a lot. Well, it's not that much, but it's still more than I wanna risk, so I'm just gonna grab some Batwing weapon and Batwing book as well, because I don't have the right gear, so they have all the right to kill me if they notice that. So yeah, I'm doing this completely on my own risk, and I know that there is high risk, but there is also high reward, because if I can get a couple of Herblore tents, then that's gonna be amazing. Okay, I'm just turning multi-combat off, so if somebody wants to kill me, they won't be able to kill me until they turn multi-combat off as well. So there is a whole chat full of people, and I think this is the 6th HPK people. But I don't think they can actually kill me because I'm very low level. At least nobody is trying to attack me at the moment. And there is some fighting going on, but they are actually clearing the warband, so maybe I will be able to loot something, maybe. Let's just be hopeful. It's just amazing amount of people. Like, I haven't seen this many people on RuneScape pretty much ever. It's amazing amount of people. So yeah, I just try to move somewhere to just be underneath somebody. So walk here, walk here, come on. And actually nobody can attack me now because I'm not multi-combat yet, but when I will loot the camps, then I will be multi-combat. And sadly there is no Herblore in this place, so we cannot loot that at all. But just look at this amount of people. Like, I have never done warbands that there was this many people. It's so amazing amount of people. So I don't know which camp to do, because I don't have time to do any other camp after this. So maybe I will just try to loot construction and just hope somebody doesn't kill me. It's gonna be nice if I get some XP, even if it's just in construction and not in some any other skill that I want to do. It's still gonna be okay. So yeah, I'm trying to loot. I'm shaking actually because this is kind of scary or something. So I got all the loot and the camp is now empty. And just look at this amount of people. It's amazing. I haven't known that there is people saying that PKing is dead, but just look at this. Look at this amount of people. It's so many people. But yeah, we didn't get a full inventory, but we got a decent amount of loot, to be honest. And let's just see if we get some XP from that too. So we have 20 construction now, and when we turn in our loot, let's see what we get. Come on, let's get some level ups. So we got 5 levels in construction, not that much, but still, it's a decent amount. Okay, I switched to a smaller world with the warbands, and I crashed in between. But yeah, let's hope that there is still some loot in the camp. This camp, oh damn, there is no Herblore again. But I think we should just get some construction, because we cannot get any Herblore. And free construction XP is still free XP, and this time we might be actually able to make full inventory, because it doesn't seem to be that many people here. Well, that band crashed also, so we just got like a handful of the loot. But still, that's free XP, so we are happy what we get. And we got again 4 levels, so 29 construction now. So the last world I think that I can do. I can also check some other worlds. But this one is east of Lava Maze, and this is very deep in the wilderness, so I think somebody will be able to attack me, so I'm a bit scared to go there. But yeah, this warbands has been like the most exciting thing that has been happening in warbands for me, because usually when you are doing it as a 200 level and you have your own FC, it's kind of casual and you really don't have to do anything. But this was so much fun because we saw so many people fighting. I haven't seen that in RuneScape ever, not even any old RuneScape, so that was kind of funny. But yeah, I'm gonna go check if the East of Lava Maze is still up and I can maybe get Herblore XP. So this camp was empty and there was nothing to loot from the base anymore, so I'm still like, I don't know, running away and hoping somebody doesn't kill me, and there's actually a guy who can attack me, I think. So in theory there is 3 minutes left of the Warbands, and yeah, we got unlucky this time because we didn't get any Herblore tents. But yeah, if I'm still lucky, I can basically try to hop into a world and hope that those worlds have active camps. So my friend just hopped to a world 100, so I suppose that one has an active camp, so I'm gonna check that out. Okay, so all the locations are dead right now, but as you saw there, I got like 9 levels of construction for very easy work. I know that it's not much at these level ups, and that's the thing, is that if I would get full inventory of Herblore, I would get so much XP on the Herblore compared to construction that was level 20 only. So this is definitely something that I will have to do later and try to also sneak in sometimes in Ninja Warbands. But I hope you have enjoyed this as much as I did, because it was very funny for me. Yeah, I'm gonna stop recording this episode for today, I suppose, and I will continue recording it later. It's already kind of long because I've been chatting a bit. So this is another day of recording my pay-to-play from scratch, and I just logged in and I realized that Warbands is again in 15 minutes, so that's what I'm gonna do. Also, I want to show some merches. So I was buying Bright Energy for a cheap price, and now I sold it for double the money. I know that this is just small profit, but as I have only small cash tag, I can only make small profit, so that's pretty much it. I also finished selling all my sapphire necklaces for 452, and yeah, I didn't buy any more sapphire necklaces for 170. So I also bought some Marentin potions unfinished and some bear furs. But yeah, bear furs is something that I probably have to keep buying from other players because it's kind of hard to get that many. But now I will just do some level ups in Herblore before the Warband starts, so maybe we can get even more XP if we get a Herblore camp. So I have found another Warband chat, and yeah, I'm just gonna try to sneak in with a Batwing set. I think they don't allow Batwing, I'm not sure about that. So I might get killed again for using Batwing, but this is the only way we can do Warbands and know which place to go. Other way we could also try is just going completely solo, but as long as I'm not banned from these chats, it's fine to do it this way, I suppose. I just got 35 in Herblore, so yeah, I hope we get some Herblore camps in the Warbands. And there we go, I just got 40 in Herblore. So yeah, now if we get in this wave even just one camp for Herblore, that's 20k XP in Herblore, and we are at the moment at 40k XP, or 37k, so that will give us again a lot of level ups, but we have to hope that we actually get one Herblore camp. It's 1 minute until the Warband starts. So the first location is East of Lava Maze, which is very deep in the wilderness, so this is kind of unlucky location. But then again, I'm single way combat at the moment, so there is kind of low risk of getting PK'd, but I might get kicked out of the party right away when I just entered to the place. So at least we are looting a Herblore camp at the moment, so it has been emptied, so that's very unlucky. So apparently I'm looting from like slightly too big places, and because this was in East of Lava Maze, it takes me a lot of time to get here, but at least we got some Herblore supplies, and I believe there is no risk of me dying in this group. And I saw a couple of other people also in Batwing, so maybe it's gonna be fine. So from these supplies we should get like 5k XP in Herblore, so at least one level up, but not as much as I was hoping for, so I was kind of unlucky. The location for 49 is unknown still, but that's the next world, and that's where we're going next. And sadly this location is also East of Lava Maze, which sucks because it's gonna take me a lot of time to get there, and maybe back then it will also be looted again. but the way I can get it is just I have to go to Wilderness Volcano and then I have to run north. So I just looted the camp and I got 1 supply. So yeah, this is completely terrible. I'm gonna try to go to that world 100. Okay, so since I got only 1 supply from the previous world, I just didn't even return that. But yeah, doing warbands with these random chats, it's much different than doing warbands with your official chat that you are using all the time. Because I'm being very unlucky in the, I don't know, in the worlds. I'm really unlucky because now I go to the warbands chat that is so big that I just can't loot anything. So let's just hope that we can maybe loot something from this world, and it doesn't have Herblore, but I suppose I'm gonna loot some construction then. So even with this random group I managed to get full construction supplies from this place. So it's kind of a matter of luck, but I'm gonna ask in the chat if somebody wants to buy the construction supplies. So apparently nobody didn't want to buy my construction supplies. So I will just trade it in for XP, and we got only 11k, but that's 6 level ups in construction, and the next time we will get more level ups, so that's should be okay. But yeah, again I was kind of unlucky, to be honest, because the one time that I got 25 supplies there was no Herblore, so yeah, maybe we get some luck in other warbands later. So to wrap up this episode in some making money, I think I will go kill some more green dragons and gain some magic XP. Maybe we can even get 1 level up, because I think I will make this episode last 3 hours as the previous episode. So yeah, so I can like show a bit more of the progress that I made. But in this episode we kind of did fine. We just got very unlucky with the Herblore because yeah, the Herblore is gonna be easier and easier. And definitely when I get 70 magic and then I get 60 defense, I'm not sure actually if there is a 60 defense magic armor, but then I can really join like some real warband chats that I'm using on my main account, and then that's gonna be so much easier to gain XP in Herblore with this account. But yeah, it's still worth it to try and go check the warbands. Maybe you get lucky and maybe you get some decent loot. But now this time I got very unlucky in both of the warbands, to be honest, because I was expecting to get at least 1 full camp if I do 2 warbands, but I didn't. I just got 49 constitution. So I'm actually not gonna do some green dragons right now, or actually maybe I will go back there later. But now I will go to the GE because I was doing a merge with my main account, and the merge appeared to be pretty good for this level up because I only need like 3 millions to do it, and it will give me 1 million GP. So 1 million GP on this account is extremely a lot. So we are definitely gonna do that merge, and I will show you everything. So the merge that I'm planning to do is I will buy Staff of Lights, and I know the margins because I just did it on my main account. So the thing with the Staff of Lights is that if I buy it for 340k, I can sell it for 500k, so that's like 1.5 million profit. So I'm just gonna log off and log back in and check how the merge is going soon. So I was like testing out the prices for the Staff of Light, and yeah, this won't make any sense to you in a couple of, I don't know, in the time I will show this to you, but today is the day that Jagex first released the beta for the new combat revamp system. So I was checking the price, so 750k was the insta-buy price, so that's what the price that we are gonna sell these at, so 749k, and once they sell we will buy some more. But yeah, so the Staff of Light is skyrocketing because it was much less money before, but now we are flipping it for 250k profit each, so that's pretty cool, to be honest, and that's a lot of money. So yeah, I'm gonna just log off and wait until these sell, and then I will buy 4 more and then sell it for this price, so we make some profit from this. So yeah, this is what happens when you play around with merges when something is like really fast changing their price. So I will just insta buy 1 Staff of Light, and this way we will know what price the Staff of Light is at the moment, so we know what price we should sell our 5 Staff of Lives. Okay, so it's 700k, so that's still decent, like it's still decent profit if we manage to sell it or for the 699. But the thing is that it's very unstable to merge stuff like this, so this is just a warning to you, like when Jagex makes a new update it's very risky, but there is also a big reward. So as you can see here, some of our Staff of Lights have sold. So at the moment we are on our own, so we haven't made any loss, so this is great. I think I will try to buy, or actually no, I won't buy any more Staff of Lights right now because the prices are so unstable, but I will just leave this offering, the final offering for the Staff of Light. And yeah, I think this is yeah, this was a good merge all in all, even though there was some kind of risk. And there are multiple merges that you can do like this at the moment, but I'm just a bit afraid to do them on this account. And also I don't know any other merges that are so good as this one. And then that's finished. So maybe I will return to flipping the Staff of Lights in the evening when the 4-hour timer is off. But for now I don't want to leave an offer in because I'm not gonna log into this account for a couple of hours. But yeah, we have a decent amount of money actually. I can show you all that I have at the moment. So this is the cash that we have at the moment, and if I get lucky with some merges with the Staff of Light, then I will be having some more. But we have again enough money for a bond, even though I spent some money for the supplies for the Herblore levels, and I still have these offers in. So yeah, this is pretty cool and it's going forward pretty well. But now I'm just gonna log off and return to this account probably in the evening. So I was flipping the, what's it called again, Staff of Light with my main account one more time. And I know the margins again, so I decided that it's time to flip it also on this account. So I will buy these for 555k. And they actually sell for around 700k still, so that's a decent amount of profit if it goes through. So I'm leaving an offer and logging off. And as you can see here, I finally finished selling all my Staff of Light, so I ended up flipping 9 of them, and we flipped them from 555k to this price, so we made almost 1 million for just simply flipping the Staff of Lights. So yeah, at the moment we are going decent with money. So I sold all the dragon bones and the hides, so that's why my cash bag is kind of high at the moment. But yeah, I'll just gather some items from the bank again in a price checker, so I will show you how much I got. So this is our total bank at the moment roughly, so a bit more than 10 million. So we are quite close to getting 2 bonds already, but I will of course try to get as much money as I possibly can before my pay-to-play runs out. I still have like, I think I have almost 7 days or 6 days of pay-to-play left, so there is still a lot to do. But yeah, I think I will wrap up this episode right now because I think I did a lot of things in this episode already. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed, please leave it a like and leave some comments that if you like it, and leave something that maybe you suggest that I should do or something like that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed, you can subscribe, and see you guys later.